Alright, what's up, you guys? We're taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series, Transformers Devastation Bumblebee. That is a mouthful and a half. Also, if you hear a fan going off, it's hot right now, and I just cannot be bothered. Yeah, it's hot. I legit just cannot be bothered at the moment. So, while it's currently hot and summertime, yada yada, we're going to be taking a look at I'm not doing the meme again. I'm not doing that bean sound effect again. As funny as that would be, because it's hard to time that. But take a look at the figure. Got the more cartoony, like cell shaded sort of art styles on the window here. That's also what you really got with the game. And how do I describe the game other than it's kind of like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but with Transformers and a lot more combat. And a lot less focus on stealth, from what I remember. I haven't played it, but I remember watching like a full story thing with a friend of mine. Like they were playing it, I was just watching along. But yeah, the car mode, honestly though, looks a lot better than the Studio Series. This feels more like an 86 Bumblebee compared to the actual 86 Bumblebee. Here's the box, Bumblebee, car, the back, all the stuff he comes with. You can see some of the stuff in there because that's where I store everything, and I toss out the boxes eventually. I don't keep instruction sheets. If I need to figure out how they transform after doing a review, I'll probably look it up on YouTube. Because I think MGO definitely has, like, in my opinion, some of the easiest to follow transformation sequences, and not just his just transform it or GTI type of stuff. So yeah, I don't really keep instructions. Plus, it's storage issue. Yeah, you get it. But before we do anything else, let's first lower the camera and let's compare him to 86 Bumblebee. And it is night and day. I really like how this one looks in both car mode and bump mode. Not saying that this one is bad, but this guy puts him to, not shame, but like superiority. There you go. Whee. Although this one, they're both pinned wheels, from what I can tell. It's just that because of the way these ones work, they're a little thing versus whee. Yeah, he hit my mouse. Yeah, these are like fun small little cars to play with. I'm gonna transform him for the sake of like size comparison in bot mode, but I might keep him in car mode because he's just fun to like mess around with. Speaking of comparisons, let me go grab another figure really quick. Not exactly to scale. Well, really, it doesn't even work at all. But here's Devastation Prime. Yeah, he's tiny. He is absolutely tiny, and I don't have my Commander class Prime transformed up and all that. So here's AOA Prime. Dude's gigantic. Yeah, you're gonna hear my fan a lot in this video, but without further ado, let's get the transformation. Alright, and I fumbled that transformation because I tried to go fast about it. But here we are anyways with the Transformers Devastation Bumblebee. And by God, this looks fantastic. And he feels solid too with the feet. He's got proper knees and knee placements. It's got good paint, you know, nothing's really chipping. His head is on a decent placement. I'm sure he's got a big chunky backpack, but it's not bothering me in particular. To be perfectly honest, it's never really bothered me. Let me see if I can fix the joint. And now we're fine. That's whatever. But here we are with Bumblebee. And I gotta say, probably my favorite one in terms of G1 style. Simple details, everything about him is simple. A little bit of a numb mark, or that's a pin. Excuse me. Get the little headlights still poking out. And yeah, no, I've got nothing really, anything. I don't got anything bad to say about this figure. It's not that this one is superior to the other one and the other one is massively flawed. It's just, I think they improved on this guy. They just took what from the previous one and they improved upon it pretty much. That's what I feel like has happened. Articulation, you probably noticed. Head can look up that far. 360. It's on a ball joint, so you could do whatever you really want with him. Same thing with the shoulders. They're on ball joints, so out that far. For 360. Got bicep rotation. Elbow bend. Wrist can't really move. You do have a waist swivel, though it kind of thoops into certain places, depending on how you roll with it. Forward, back. You can do the full splits if I get his arms out. Like so. Got pretty tight thigh rotation. At least my copy is relatively tight. 90-degree knee bend. Got a little bit of foot articulation going on. A little bit of an ankle tilt. Not as big as the previous one, but definitely not as weird looking. Because I think that one, the issue was it was too high up. But I think it's the same spot. Maybe just the way the feet looked, because it was just bare bones and then block, whereas they kind of allocated some of the parts to be like shins and it makes everything look a lot more proper. Let us get his accessories, which, yeah, they're waffled out. These tabs are solely meant for car mode, so not much you can really do there. And me dropping it. But what you can do is have him dual wield. You probably saw some of my like other shots in the short. He's holding this. But I think for this, I think the way this one works actually is because your gameplay is like this. You know, move left and right. I think if I remember correctly, he can duck forward and kind of just fire back like that. I don't know, I think that's a cool idea, but it looks like an antenna from like this position. That's what it looks, at least to me, that's what it looks like. And of course, let's get our good old blast effects out here. Let me see if I can find the older ones that I have, not the thicker boys. Let me not say it like that. That sounds sus coming from me. All right, let's you can have him hold these out. These are compatible. I like to use the smaller ones because he's got dual stingers. And he can't really fire away. So it'd be like this, and it just bang bang and all that firing. And I can't make good firing effects. But I kind of wish, well, this one has like a 3mm peg. I kind of wish I had, it was the male, so that I can like plug in another effect, like right here. I think that's my only very minor complaint. about this guy. Otherwise, yeah, I have no real complaints. But without further ado, now we can get to some real good size comparisons. I'll just keep him right here like that. And here to start off, we have the other Bumblebee, who, now looking at it, he looks a lot smaller. I think, yeah, it really stands out to me now that, because the way his feet work and where the ankles are versus here, it looks really wonky compared to how more streamlined this is. Like, it looks proper. And a bit of a height boost, honestly. I like that. Next up for size comparison, we got Hot Shot. Let me just raise the camera a bit. That's how they look. And then, of course, Commander Class Optimus Prime, who is quite large. But as you can see from here, this is perfect. This scale feels right to me. And he doesn't look as weird too. So, like, I'm not trying to go for G1 specifically, but in terms of just what works, this works. And yeah, other than that, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. This is probably a shorter one, but I have nothing bad to say about this guy. I feel he's a lot more streamlined compared to the other one, and he really improves upon what was there the first time around. And I gotta say too, something I don't make enough mention of in my videos, at least my Transformers videos, is that my standards for joint tolerances is that I want them to be buttery smooth, yet they can hold their own pretty well. And with the exception of the thigh swivel, this figure really nails it. This figure really, like, meets my expectations, and I am all the more happy for it. Even with the price increase of the figures over at Hasbro, because of everything going on in the world, I still say this is a worthwhile purchase. Whether you be into Transformers Devastation, G1, or just looking for a nice little Bumblebee to mess around with, you get a good amount with him too. You get two like tiny pistols for him to dual wield. You get a bigger cannon that you can do whatever you want with. I'm gonna keep it on his back because it's like probably some kind of weapon where he just like ducks forward and like a back launcher or something. Oh wait, I just realized too, you can still do this with it. Not sure if that's right, but it looks like it could work. I want to make sure that I misplaced those pacifiers. Okay, here we go. Cool. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber jargon that I feel obligated to say. But yeah, if you all enjoyed, let me know. Tell me what you think about this figure. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so it had dawned on me that the slots that stored the guns in in vehicle mode could also work in bot mode too. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And I don't know why I didn't think to show it in car mode. Then again, you could see it in the short. You could see it in the short. It's just on the sides and just on top. Anyways, yeah, that's all.